What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today I wanted to go ahead and put this video together because honestly, I have been feeling a slight bit of a difference when it comes to the skill-based matchmaking in Modern Warfare 3. Now, of course, this is all personal preference. This is all my, opinions. So I would love to hear your opinions down below on why you think all of this stuff is going on. But honestly, I have a few reasons in the back of my mind to why, for the past week, at least for me personally, the matchmaking has been so lenient and honestly just laid back and casual. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, before we go ahead and dive deep, if you do enjoy what you hear today, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell. We are indeed on the grind to 50,000 subscribers. And of course, all of your support means the world to me. We post tons of Modern Warfare 3 here, and once XDefiant goes ahead and drops, we'll probably cover that game as well, so subscribe and hit that bell. And last but not least, we do stream pretty much daily as well over on Kick. We don't stream on Sundays, but we will be back again on Monday, grinding out Modern Warfare 3 as usual. Open lobby, so of course, first come, first serve. If you guys want to hop in, you can find my ID in the chat of my stream on Kick, and by all means, if you want to find that stream in general, I have a link to that channel as well as all my other socials like Twitter and Discord down in the description of this video. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, the gameplay I have for you guys today is absolutely absurd. And honestly, this is the gameplay I've been getting very consistently for the past week, maybe a week and a half so far. And you'll see the vast majority of the players in this lobby are getting absolutely pummeled. I'm not trying to be mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but you'll see the end score, even if you just want to fast forward through the video to see what the end score looks like. Guys, it's absolutely absurd how, out of ordinary this match would be, especially for a player like me. I'll admit I'm pretty sweaty. I enjoy dropping streaks. I enjoy stomping lobbies. So I expect, the matchmaking to, throw it all at me. And I don't mind it. I always, talk against skill-based matchmaking because I want it to be tuned down for you guys. Even if they still put me in the same type of lobbies, regardless, I don't care. I'll still compete it out. I'll still get my streaks. It is what it is. But it's not fair for a lot of you guys who, want to kick back and relax after a long, hard day to have to go on with this stuff. But I'll be honest, from my personal experience, I'm not used to getting matches like this, game after game after game. This is like, back to the jetpack era where you could find consistent pub stomping lobbies and get absurd KDs. This is kind of what it's starting to feel like for me personally again. Again, this is all opinion-based, and you guys might share a completely different experience, and I highly suggest you guys go down in the comments section and share those opinions, so we can know what's actually going on here. But, from the launch of this game to what I'm playing right now for the past week and a half, the matches have been just night and day. And honestly, I have a few reasons for why this might be happening. Now, the most realistic reason, and, I'll go ahead and hit up the, the tinfoil, reasons that I personally might possibly think, could be true. But the realistic side of things, I think the game might be potentially dying. I just simply have to be real. I enjoy Modern Warfare 3 a ton. I think the gameplay is phenomenal, and it's definitely my favorite game out of the past 5. I would argue even, maybe past 6. I don't know. Like, honestly, it's a fun game. It's a very fun game. But, that doesn't mean that people out there still, A, enjoy it themselves, and B, want to cough up money for a game that's practically Modern Warfare 2 DLC when it comes to, changes to the multiplayer experience. Yeah, it's a full expansion. It has tons of things, zombies, campaign, and multiplayer, Warzone, ground war, gunfights, so on and so forth, to kind of justify the $70 price tag. But in all reality, if you're a hardcore fan, you know that this game is literally just an upgraded version of Modern Warfare 2. And the vast majority of people out there, I personally don't think, want to spend $70 for this title. And because of this, I think the game is dying. I realistically think the game is dying, because why else would I be able to find lobbies so consistently like this, unless there's just simply no other players who want to play the game? I feel like the mass majority of the sweaty players have already moved away to Warzone, because that's where the majority of the competitive scene is even at nowadays. If they do come back to multiplayer, they'll probably wait for rank to be introduced. And, the multiplayer experience is just left with individuals who, might hop in on the rare occurrence. And, I do understand it's the free-to-play weekend and all of the above, but that never changes anything when it comes to the matchmaking. And also, the gameplay that you're watching right here wasn't in the free-to-play browser. So this is a match that's being played with, actual people who purchased the game. So to be completely honest, I just simply think the game is dying out, sadly, because like I said, I don't want it to die out. I'm having fun with it, but I mean, it is what it is, People aren't stupid. They see what's worth money and what's not worth money, and if they don't want to spend money on this, can you blame them? I don't. So, that's reason number one why I think the matches are getting a tad bit casual. I just don't think anybody's on the game. But this is the tinfoil conspiracy theory that I've been thinking of recently on why my matches have been so easy. And again, all of this can only be clarified off of you guys. So I would love for you guys to go down in the comment section and let me know if your matches have been a bit more casual or not. And be realistic with it. Even if you're still sweating, are they easier compared to what they were day one when the game launched? Or are they still just as bad as they were, like I said, when the game launched? But for me, the past week and a half to 2 weeks, I really do believe that Microsoft is behind the scenes cooking something up. I think that they are trying to do something with skill-based matchmaking right now, and they are trying to change the system behind the scenes. They know the community is on their neck. They know the community wants answers, to the point where they even came out and told the Call of Duty team to address it a little bit, where they said over the next course of, a few weeks, a month, they're going to go ahead and discuss things. But, I made a video about this already. They still haven't discussed anything. They still haven't brought anything to our attention. And I've said multiple times before, isn't it a tad bit sus that they aren't going ahead and saying anything? It's like the stuff is already there. It's not like they have to build a skill-based matchmaking system. It's not like anything has to be made from scratch. They just got to tell us what the system does, why things are happening, what it prioritizes. You would think that would be a quick, simple little write-up to get out in a week or two. But instead, it's taking almost a month to go ahead and respond. And again, it's making me think that maybe Microsoft is doing something to the actual matchmaking system itself, changing something to the matchmaking system. So when they do go ahead and come out with stats and proof and all this stuff, it will make sense. And then, the previous system that's been toxic, that's been manipulative, that's been horrible, that everybody hates, will be non-existent and won't be relevant. So when people try to say, well, that doesn't make any sense because this is what we've been dealing with every single year, they can respond by saying, well, no, this is what's actually in the game. Because, they didn't come out and say anything yet. They're still behind the scenes. Nothing has been clarified. Nothing has been confirmed with the matchmaking. So they have plenty of time to go ahead and mess around with stuff to make it something quote-unquote new. And this worries me a little bit because even though it's good, if this is true, again, I still think the game is just, potentially dying and it's not enough players to make it extremely sweaty, and all the sweaty players have gone to, either A, Warzone, or B, grinding out zombies and trying to get camos. But like I said, even though it's a partially good thing that the matchmaking might, again, it's not confirmed, but might have been adjusted a little bit, at the end of the day, like I said, they might just be trying to pull one over on us. They'll change up the matchmaking. They'll finally officially bring out the statement saying what the matchmaking is with the new system. And then a month or two down the road, they'll absolutely revert back to what was done previously and bring back the cash cow skill-based matchmaking system. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to handle it. And again, this is all just theories being thrown out there. None of this stuff is facts. But something fishy is going on here. There's no reason for me to be able to pick up this many type of lobbies. And I don't reverse boost. You guys know this. And again, if you are still questioning it, then you can hop into my stream anytime you want over on Kick. Like I said, it's nothing to hide. I play open lobbies all the time. Everybody's welcome to join. And I ain't got time to reverse boost. I'm not trying to waste your guys' time, and I'm not trying to waste my time. I just want to get into a match and I want to play. So we get everybody into the game and I join up as fast as possible. It is what it is. There's no reason for me to be getting this many style of matches. It happens every single day, constantly, for hours on end. And yeah, I'm still sweating. Don't get me wrong, I'm still sweating. But the amount of Grace lobbies and Pub Stomp lobbies, I guess, we used to call them God lobbies back in the day. The amount of God lobbies I've been getting, where I just feel untouchable. And like I said, you saw the score of the enemy players, is weird. It's very weird. It's either, like I said, it's the theory that Microsoft is changing something up behind the scenes, or it's the potential facts that the game is just dying and it is being filled up with bots. I still don't know if it is or is not filled up with bots. I wish we can get some more proof on that statement. But something fishy is going on here, and I really want to understand what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier, go down in the comment section and leave your opinions down below, and let me know what your current experience is with the skill-based matchmaking system. Is it getting a bit more casual for you guys? Is it still extremely sweaty? Or was it at least toned down a bit, compared to what it was at launch? Again, I'm talking from all personal experience here, but you guys can simply see it from the gameplay that I post on YouTube, and you can see it in the streams that I, pretty much have up daily, that these matches have been very, very, very casual for me recently, and I don't get why. I don't get why. I'm not complaining. I really am not. I might be blessed because I know a lot of people are struggling out there. So, I don't want to jinx myself and put myself back into the horrifying, crap show known as the Scopus matchmaking system. But these past couple of weeks have been phenomenal. And I am just extremely curious to understand what the heck is happening here. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, as always, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. If you hated it, leave a dislike. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell if you want to be notified for more content just like this. And as always, like I said, we stream pretty much daily besides Sundays. You can find the link to that channel as well as all my other socials like Twitter and Discord, where you can hit me up in the DMs down in the description of this video. But as always, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.